Hello and welcome to Dhyeya. Welcome to this video on fiscal health and investment activity of Indian states. In this video, we'll look into the recent findings from a leading multinational German investment bank's assessment of the 17 states in India. We'll explore the top performing states, the challenges faced by the underperforming states, the critical factors affecting India's economic growth. The report's assessment of fiscal health of Indian states provided valuable insights into their economic standing. Firstly, four primary parameters that were used for evaluation were fiscal deficit, own tax revenue, state debt level as a percentage of GSDP, and interest payment to revenue receipts. Let's begin with the top performing states. Maharashtra secured the top position in the fiscal health thanks to the efficient fiscal management and robust economic activities. Chhattisgarh emerged as the second best state, showcasing prudent financial policies. According to the FY24 first budget estimates, Telangana ranked among the top 3 states, highlighting its favorable economic outlook. On the other hand, some states found themselves at the bottom of the fiscal health ranking, including the need for sustainable improvement in their financial management. These states include Bengal, Punjab, and Kerala. Now let's look into the first factor, fiscal deficit. Fiscal deficit is a critical indicator of states' financial health. It occurs when a government's total expenditure surpasses its total revenue during a specific financial year. In India, states contribute significantly to the government revenue but also account for a substantial portion of government spending, which approximately is 60% of the combined government expenditure. The report highlighted that at the union government level, the fiscal deficit had decreased from 9.1% of GDP in 2020 and 2021 to 5.9% of GDP in the financial year 2023 and 24. For the major states, it was expected to be around 2.9% of their GSDP. The 15th Finance Commission proposed a glide path to reduce the fiscal deficit for both state and central governments. The recommended limits for states as a percentage of GSDP were 4% in 2021-22, 3.5% in 2022-23, and 3% during 2023 to 2026, with an additional 0.5% allowed for power sector reforms. The aftermath of pandemic saw a surge in the consolidated gross fiscal deficit of states, reaching 4.1% of their GSDP in the financial year 2020-2021, the highest since 2004-05. However, this spike was followed by a surprising reversal due to a higher than expected growth in tax and non-tax revenues for the governments. By 2021-22, the GFD, the gross fiscal deficit, had decreased to 2.8% of the GSDP. The report also highlighted proactive measures taken by the state governments to augment their revenues, especially in response to the pandemic's economic impact. Some states such as Kerala, Rajasthan, and Maharashtra introduced amnesty schemes to provide relief to taxpayers and improve revenue collection. Punjab proposed the establishment of a tax intelligence unit to enhance GST compliance, while Chhattisgarh initiated the Karai Vardhan cell to boost revenues through data-driven analysis of taxation acts and rules. Other revenue-generating measures included liquidation schemes in Assam, one-time schemes for settling old VAT dues in Haryana, and the introduction of green tax in Assam and Kerala to discourage the use of old vehicles. India boasts one of the world's highest investment rates, with a capital investment to GDP ratio of 31.2% in 2021, surpassing other BRICS nations. Several states have actively encouraged investments in emerging sectors with a focus on nurturing startups and supporting the EV manufacturing industry. Historically, Maharashtra has been the top performing state in terms of FDI over the past 2 decades. However, recent years have witnessed a shift in favor of other states. Factors contributing to Maharashtra's attractiveness to foreign investors include its status as financial capital of India, high GSDP growth rates, robust infrastructure development, and an ease of doing business environment. Also, Capital spending plays a pivotal role in driving medium to long-term economic growth. Research studies have demonstrated the multiplier effect of the capital expenditure that happens. During 2021-22 and 22-23, there was a significant increase in capital expenditure, leading to a lower revenue expenditure to capital outlay (RECO) ratios for states reaching multi-year low in 2023-24. Recognizing the potential for growth through capital expenditure, the government introduced the Special Assistance to States for Capital Investment Scheme in the Union Budget 2023-24. Further, the data from the CAG revealed that the combined revenue deficit of 24 states in 2022-23 was substantially lower than budget estimates, primarily due to better than expected revenue balances reported by several states. The collective effort of Indian states to improve fiscal health, encourage investment, and increase capital expenditure has set a stage for a high growth era. India, already the third largest economy in purchasing power parity terms, has made significant progress towards becoming world's third largest economy as envisioned by the Prime Minister. The International Monetary Fund (IMF) predicts sustained growth of over 6% in the coming years, and the country is on track to achieve its ambitious goal. A report by State Bank of India highlights growth in credit across sectors, further indicating a positive economic outlook. It can hence be concluded that the fiscal health and investment activity in Indian states provide a promising outlook for the country's economic growth. Robust fiscal management, revenue augmentation measures, and a focus on capital expenditure have contributed to improved state finances. With the multiplier effect of capital expenditure and union government's commitment to support, India is well positioned to achieve its goal of becoming third largest economy in the world. The collaborative efforts of states and central government, coupled with the resilience displayed during the challenging times, reaffirm India's potential to become an economic powerhouse. That's it for today. Thank you for joining.